What's up, docs and docettes? Trevor Thompson, the self-appointed Looney Tunes critic, and we are one day away to the Who Framed Roger Rabbit commentary, and we are looking at the shorts, and I am joined once again by my good buddy Bill Kopp, who worked on all three of these shorts, and it was in some capacity, right, Bill?
Yeah, well, I was a story guy, yeah.
Yeah.
And so we would build the story. It was the three of us. We would just build. Now we'd agree on a situation or an environment, and then we'd go on it from there.
So in terms of making a classic cartoon like this, you went all out in terms of you made it the classic way. You didn't just make it in the style of the classic way. You made it the way the old guys did, which is you didn't write scripts. You were drawing pictures and pitching ideas in picture form.
Yeah, and the drawings weren't like these TV boards. The drawings were like 8x10 pieces of that really nice animation paper, that smooth stuff. So the boards were these giant bulletin board.
Yeah.
Because we had to draw that big. There was so much going on, you know. You couldn't put it in like a little TV square.
Yeah, talk about the difference of working on something like this versus working on a TV show.
Well, I mean, obviously the time and the money.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't remember how much they were a piece. Something like probably close to like $3 million or something. So there was just none. We were given no restrict and no interference. We were told to get in there, do our job, and then pitch it, and then we go from there. And the guy who always could catch something. And I would pitch these boards, and I'd always try to scoot through a part where I knew there was a problem with Spielberg was on it. Like, what about this back here? I was like, okay, caught us. I was like, I don't know, we don't know what to do there. And then he would just get into it. He was just like he's a filmmaker, you know?
Yeah.
I really like the guy. I worked a lot with him. I did a couple other projects with him afterward. And I always thought he was just the nicest guy and really sincerely creative and knew what he was doing.
Animation got really good in the late 80s and early 90s, largely in part because of him. I would say that the three...
when you did the Tiny Toons with Margaret Wesh, that to me was the first time I've seen TV animation that looked really good. I liked stuff.
There's a nice little visual joke at Rob Minkoff's expense. The name of the bug spray that he used is Mink Off.
Funny. Yeah.
There's a joke in here that I don't know if anyone ever catches it, but it's in the beginning of this where when all of the stuff falls out of the camper and sets itself up automatically, you see the vacuum cleaner from the first movie.
Oh, from the kitchen.
But what's funny about it is because Acme is trademarked by Warner Brothers, it couldn't say Acme Succolux anymore like it did in the movie. So if you look really closely at where the Acme logo is supposed to be, it doesn't say Acme, it says Sue Me, S-U-M-E.
Oh, God, I never even knew that.
It's a great joke.
It's the tummy trouble to me is a little problems. The roller coaster felt like really tight, you know? And this one is a great environment. I don't know. It just seemed like roller coaster was...
There's more freedom on this one, you think?
No. I just think that, you're working... they can't all be absolutely we were warmed up by the time we got to the middle one, which is roller coaster. I think we were at the height of our powers there. And then I left during the middle of this one. I didn't even know if they were going to make it. And I went straight to Warner Brothers right on Tasmania. That's what the shorts were ending, and our Charlie Fink, who I'm still really good friends with, brought me and those guys into the office, and he goes, "Okay, well, we're going to make Mickey, Donald, Goofy shorts." We're like, yeah, we're ready. And he's like, "Here's the scripts." We're like, "Scripts? What is that?" and then we read them, and they were terrible, clearly not written by anyone with an understanding of animation, whoever they are. And I was appalled. I was like, I can't do this anymore,
Yeah. All right, I didn't hear the last thing you said just now. You broke up a little bit.
That's when I left because we didn't want to write the scripts, and they were bad, and it just seemed like the time had come to move on. And that was when I made the decision to write instead of direct on Tasmania. And that's what led to Selling Eek and Sugar the Meat and Mad Jack and all the other shows in Pennsylvania. So, I made the decision to learn to write, because I was not going to be animating my butt off and have these terrible scripts come. Why? So the idea was to become, in charge of the writing, would lead to control of the product, allegedly.
Let me bring this into the realm that I'm most familiar, which is Looney Tunes. Obviously, me being the Looney Tunes critic, what would you say as a Looney Tunes fan was the thing that you most were inspired by from the Looney Tunes cartoons when making these shorts?
Characters. The characters inhabit their own personality so well. And, you just, like, even with Daffy, like, later on, Daffy got a little weirdly angry. Mm-hmm. But, like, the ones where he's just like, hey, he's just a little lazy, like when he's trying to fly north, and then he goes into the house with the dog, and Porky's doing his taxes.
Yeah.
They knew how to act, They were going to behave like themselves in that situation. Bugs is the guy that is so cool. If you want to go have a couple of drinks with him later, Daffy's out of his mind, but he's still like lovable,
Yeah.
More so in those.
I always felt like he was.
So too. I mean, they're adorably. Look at Sylvester. He's like so f***ing cute. I think Sylvester's a distant cousin of Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In what way?
In the cheeks,
Oh, yeah.
That kind of, and the round nose, and he's just like, you want to squeeze his head,
Yeah, Richard Williams actually credited those cheeks to Bugs Bunny, I think. There's actually some, there's some, I would say, dissenting or disagree information that contradicts other information about just how much of Roger's design had been finalized before Richard became a part of the project, because Richard, I've heard him say that he made Roger the colors that he was, but I've seen animation that he did or that he didn't do that was done in '84, where Roger was white and all this other stuff. So I don't know. Roger, here's basically what I'm. Roger's white privilege.
Jessica had trouble, I know that.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
I said Roger has always had to check his white privilege.
Yeah.
But yeah, you didn't get credit in this, I see, which is a shame. Or did you?
Yeah, I guess I didn't. Well, I mean, I was only there to get it set up, really. I'm not gonna cry over spilled milk. They're probably mad at me too, because they paid me off for a year, and I couldn't work in animation for like a year. But I was like, I don't know, I was kind of bummed out.
Well, I don't want to end on that note, so I will end on this. Thank you for being here.
It was a marvelous experience. Truly one of the great times of my life. I just loved it.